We're going to go ahead and let head coach Shane Clipfeld open with a opening statement, and then we'll take some couple questions for both Meredith and Brianna.
Well, hats off to Northern Illinois. They were just really good today. And, try as we might, we got off to a decent start there at the beginning in the first couple minutes, and then we couldn't throw the ball in the proverbial ocean. And we talked about at halftime, we just let that affect our defensive mentality and our defensive mindset. Yeah, just our mojo, we call it. And, we just couldn't get it fixed. And to Northern Illinois' credit, they're a team that once they get you in a position like that, they're a hard team to come back against just because of their ability to strike so quickly. And then they can spread you out. And we tried zone, we tried man, and they just got us every way possible.
For Brianna and then also for Meredith, just in the first half, obviously some of the struggles early on. What were some of the challenges you had in that first quarter?
I think in the first quarter we tried to play the scoring game and outscore them, but Northern Illinois is a team you can't outscore. We had to play defense, and we lacked that.
Meredith?
I would agree completely with that. I think we had some pregame jitters as well in there. We tried to shake them out, and I think it kind of transpired the entire game rather than getting it out of our system.
Going into the halftime, obviously having an opportunity to talk and regroup and come out in the second half. Again, some of the struggles continue. Just talk about some of the challenges as well in the second half.
The second half, we didn't have any mojo, like Coach said. It's hard to play defense if all our heads were down. We needed like a pick me up, and we never found it.
Meredith, anything to add?
Sometimes a lot of our offense comes from our defense and our steals, and we just didn't get very many easy run-out layups, and the easy buckets we did see, we didn't make, and so it makes it difficult to keep on chugging even though we tried.
I also feel like us struggling on offense, then we struggled on defense because we didn't have our mojo.
Coach Clipfeld, specifically in that second half, again, some of the things you attempted to do in the second half, again, didn't meet to and get the results that you wanted, but touch upon second half and then also carrying over into just what you accomplished this year with your program.
Yeah, the second half, not much. We changed defenses. We tried to pick up a little bit full court, which it's not our forte. That's not how we're built. We went to the zone and it worked for 2 or 3 possessions, and then they got their feet set again. And zone is not something we spend a lot of time on, honestly. So didn't surprise me, that wasn't the right answer either. And they were so confident at that point anyway. The basket had to look like a bushel basket when they were looking at the rim today. So, again, the credit goes to them. It's nothing. I'm not going to take anything away from our team or our ability to get ourselves into this game today. Northern Illinois they had their A+ game after that first 3 or 4 minutes, and they got us on our heels, and they got us doubting ourselves somewhat, and we could just never change the momentum.
Looking at this year, obviously an opportunity for postseason. Don't know what your thoughts are, but with regards to what you accomplished this year with the program.
Yeah, I'm told our team I'm really proud of what we did. We our worst loss on our season this year was to 116 RPI. That was our worst loss, and that was to Ball State, who was the number 2 seed in this tournament. And I think it speaks volumes for this conference and where this conference stands right now. At the beginning of the week or in between our last game, I looked at the conference RPIs, and I haven't looked at them since then, but we had 6 teams inside of the top 100 RPI. There's no other mid-major team in the country that can boast that. In fact, I think the only one that can do it, there's maybe 1 or 2 that has 4. And, seemingly people were disappointed that we knocked Central Michigan out because of the implications that had on our ability to get 2 teams at large, and I don't think it should. I really don't. If the RPIs and the schedules say we should get another one in, we should get another one in. And again, 6 teams in the top 100 in a 12-team conference is impressive. Nobody else can say that outside of the Power 5, and it's time the committee considers that. I don't know if we've ever done that in the MAC before. I don't even know what number conference RPI we are as a conference. I would think we're in the top 10. We deserve to have some at least strong consideration for that second one based on regardless of what happens tomorrow, because I know our top 3 teams got knocked out. But the body of work isn't on a one-game determination, I hope. You know,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Take this.
Thank you.
Thank you.